So, we are winding down your Jupiter-ruled Shango venerated Thursday, headed straight into Thank Goddess It's Friday with double the honey on Osun's Honey Dripping 5. Let's unpack it.
Attention, star seeds. Attention, light workers. Attention, root workers. Attention, conjure doctors. Attention, nature-based faith practitioners. Attention, spiritualists. Attention, diviners. Attention, prophets. Attention, the spiritually eclectic. Attention for those seeking the road less traveled. This is time-sensitive cosmic information, so you might want to catch this. This is time-sensitive cosmic information that you can use in your prayers, manifestations, and other spirit works. Beam up now via this video or the audio link in this video's description box to get this on-the-fly esoteric wisdom. Beaming up now.
Ashe emojibatu Olodumare Bobo Egungun Ara Orun Bobo Orisha for another day to bask in the goodness of Onile's sacred earth. Every day given is very special, and here are a few details, cosmic details, pertaining to how. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is your early rising or your evening settling mystic forecast.
Ekale if you're catching this in the evening time. Ekaro if you're catching this in the early morning's rise. I am, as always, iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your One Woman and the Divine created radio station, 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And we are winding down your Thursday, February 20th, 2025, vibing on a 13-4. That's a number of foundations, baby. And you got that on fire from all 4 points. So wherever you feeling that passion igniting, as long as it's divinely aligned, let it rip, baby. Kind of like the Tom Brown Funkin' for Jamaica song. Let's go on and take it to the cosmos. And this is all going down on your 9th Thursday of winter solstice and the first of Pisces season. So we done slithered on into the season of the fish twins. And tonight, the moon is waning in the 9th house of Sagittarius. So there's a little extra fire you got going on there. So release what doesn't help you to aim high. Because for those of us that are about that Ifa life, we know that cowardice is very taboo to Shango. And Thursday is Shango's day. So make sure you honor Shango by ditching that cowardice and stepping out on faith, shall you? What say you? Godspeed. If you're listening to this at the 9 o'clock hour, then you got 2 hours and some change to work it out before the clock strikes 12. Shango passes that time clock to his wife Osun, and we get to your honey dripping thank goddess it's Friday. And Yeye Mio has a double scoop in store. Indeed. This is iiiYansaje Muse, and you're listening to the forecast. So let's get to that now so the 6 a.m. listeners aren't talking too much about yesterday. Beam up.
Did you enjoy what you found within I Chings and Scarlet Serenes? Then you'll love it when we sweeten it up a bit with some honey, love, and war paint. Your Fridaily blog about love at www.poeticallymused.org/sweet sacred honey gourd. That's poeticallymused.org/SWEETSACREDHONEYGOURD. Why don't you meet me there tomorrow? Ashe.
And we are back. So in case you're just now joining us, I am iiiYansaje Muse, and you are watching or listening to the forecast. And it is, oh, put that right there. All right. It is officially, thank God, it's Friday, February 21st, 2025. It's the day before the Mothership celebrates 4 years on the air. And today is a 14-5. Five is the fifth day of the week. Five is Oshun's number. Five on the daily numerology. So go ahead and get that 555 energy in. That's triple the honey. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. I said double, it's triple. What that means is be extra sweet to yourself so you can raise your vibe. And when you raise your vibe, you change the nature of what you attract by default. Don't take my word for it. Lick a little honey out of that jar and try it yourself. This is all going down on your ninth Wednesday of winter solstice and the first one of Pisces season. And like last night, the moon is still waning in the house of Sagittarius. So release what keeps you from aiming high in matters of the heart. Aiming higher in self love, aiming higher in self admiration, aiming higher and just doing more to enjoy life. Because all the poo in life's going to be there. Happiness, joy, bliss, abundance, all those things are your birthright. But you have to start creating them from within. Ashe. We are in the first decade of Pisces season. So, season of the fish twins, if you were born between February 19th and 28th, you are 100% Pisces. No cut on your fish twin. Dope. We are still in the season of Geb until the 29th of those that go by the Kemetic way of the stars. And in the 12 figures of African spirituality, we are in the season of the amber of wealth and silver until March 5th. Happy solar return. If this is your solar return day, February 21st, may Olodumare, the ancestors, Orishas, and all saints of your respective faith bless you with many, many more, filled with Baba Ire. And with Baba Ire, that just means many blessings. And so, here's a little bit of zodiac draw snitching for you if you were born February 21st. You have excellent reasoning powers, but you're somewhat critical in your opinions. You can be studious, you're serious, you're self contained, you enjoy reading good literature. I do too, can we hang? And you like the finer things in life. You will have a pleasant and happy home life. Okay. All right, other 11 zodiac houses, haterade is not alkaline. So make sure you are showing all them fish twin babies in your life some love as they turn up in their season. Because you know good and darn well that when your zodiac season rolls around, you're going to want the world to turn up with you. And you should. So do yourself a blessing, child, and give that love during to those people during their season, so that when your zodiac season rolls around, you'll be shown some love too. And while you're at it, learn how those fish twins flap around in your natal chart. That's right. Pull out your natal chart, study your placements of Zodiac House 12, your placements of Neptune, your placements of Jupiter, and your placements of Pisces to learn all about that fish twin energy in you. And if you need some help understanding that, then give me a call at 314-200-0368. I will be right back with your planetary retrograde and alignment report right here on your radio for the road less traveled, 222.9 The Mothership. And this is the forecast. Beam up.
Yellows, golds, Venus, iiiYansaje Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up.
And we are back. All right, we're down to 3 days left of Mars retrograde to wrap up 2024's planetary retrograde season. Mars went into retrograde on December 6th of 2024 in the house of Leo. Why Mars got to bust the moonwalk in my house? Coming out on February 24th in the house of Cancer. So, this is going to leave us softer, more nurturing, and more in divine flow and moving forward, right? And that's necessary because love is in need of love today. Mars retrograde is a huge harbinger of karmic justice as well as clarity in areas that were once cloudy. And this hits your Aries babies more than the other 11 houses because this is your ruling planet. Scorpios get touched a little bit because, in some systems, Scorpios are ruled by Mars, but it's more so through its higher octave, which is Pluto. Lilith did go into Scorpio on the 15th and it will be there until 2026. So this is marks a deep period of deep transformation, and transformation is Oya's middle name. 2025 is her year because 9 is her number. You better know it. So you can always check your placements of Lilith to find more about how that's going to affect you guys. Then you can also check your placements of Mars to get a deeper perspective, or really of how any planetary retrograde is going to affect you. And if you need more help understanding that, give me a call at 314-200-0368. That's about it for your planetary retrograde report. So we got 3 more days until we are completely planetary retrograde free until next month, of course, when planetary retrograde season 2025 will roll up. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for right now, I will be right back with your tarot read for the Lovers Collective. This is iiYansaje Muse, and you are listening to the forecast on 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.
Before sight. Before sight of shells there were stanzas, stanzas of my soliloquies. Before sight of wisdom, before sight of worship, there was only my written word, Afoshe. Before sight of divination, before sight of Dafa, there were diaries, diaries in dozens. Before sight of revelation, before sight of reason, there were only my rhapsodomancies of rhyme, rearranged to rhythms of my lipstick-kissed alchemy, alchemies of my depths, my valleys, my mountains, my visions, my empathies, my testimonies, my joys, my sorrows, my love. Before sight of awakening, before sight of airwaves, before sight of anointing, there were archives of my allegories. Before sight of clarity, before sight of conversion and clergy call, there were collections of my ink prints. Before sight of prophecy, before sight of priestesshood, there was poetry, poetries that bear my fruit. There was me.
Okay, so if you are listening to this over the Mothership's airwaves or watching from the Spotify podcast, then you are divinely aligned with divine algorithm, and this is your message. and it is a delicious, honey dripping, sweet message indeed. So let me start with the energy card. The energy card has the surrender card in do not surrender. Surrender what? I'll flip over the deck. Do not surrender your determination because, as you can see, your harvest is coming in and coming in quick. And tens are significant. As we know, that tens are a double five. Five is sacred to Osun. And this is the Wheel of Fortune card. So, whatever you've been doing, keep doing it because your harvest is at hand. Don't change your beat. Don't bend no wrong corners. Don't veer out your lane. Just stay where you are. Do not surrender your determination, no matter what challenges it. And whatever this harvest comes in, it's going to be checkmate at the end of the cycle because you got the Dancer card, which is the World card, the ending of a cycle. So your season of struggle, overthinking, hard times, all that's over with. And this is card 21, and 21 is sacred to Eshu and Ogun. So that's keys and open doors with the harvest already in your hand. So this is really, really good stuff. I want a little bit more. Oh, Temperance card. Three major arcanes in a row. God dog, this is high vibe right here. So we have the Temperance card. So continue to nurture your creations. And with the Temperance card showing up, this is divine blessing. Angels guarding you, your ancestors, Orisha, spirit guides of your respective faith are all heavily protecting this moment of your life, kind of making sure you're properly passing through the portal. But make sure you let that passing through be pleasant and honey filled and filled with happiness and joy and abundance. And be in that energy now as if you already have it, because that's the way of you letting the universe know that you trust it to bring it in. Ashe? All right. Then we got the Power Lodge of the Pipes. And that means this call is coming from inside the house. Turn the space that you're already in into a self-love sanctuary. Fill it with all the things you love. Fill it with all the activities you love. Cut your inner child loose. And I know that sounds delusional with all the craziness that's going on in the world right now, but that's what all the craziness in the world right now is designed to do. Distract you from what you're meant to have. And I'm whispering because the Spirit is giving me to give you to keep this part of your life discreet. Be quiet, but allow yourself to enjoy. And this is a lover's collective read, so it isn't just about maintaining abundance, because at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Bowls, which is the Ace of Cups in this deck. So you got new abundance and new love coming all in the same honey pie. Give thanks, but be quiet. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, then give me a call at 314-200-0368. Or you can hit the link of the description box of this video to get to the pin site. And on the pin site, you can do a video read or a pre-recorded one with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Road Less Traveled, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.
Love, allure, is so much more than tawdry seduction. Osun, the Venus Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
Thank you for joining me for this cosmic weather forecast. I certainly hope you gain some things that will help you to have a blissful, beautiful, honey dripping Wednesday. and may Osun pour on the bliss. If you're listening at the 9 o'clock hour, then stay tuned for my Thursday nightly vision of what love looks like, brought to you by the Divine Masculine Fathers of Song. Ain't nothing like when a good sexy man sang to you. Help me. If you are listening at the 6 a.m. hour, then stay tuned for the rising Bimbe to Osun before we get to the sensual and melodic mothers of song. And remember, the sky's big enough for us all to be stars. So in the words of George Clinton, free your mind and your ass will follow. This is 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
Every day is special. Why not find out mystically how? This is the forecast on your Mystic Music Haven on the airwaves, 222.9, The Mothership. Beam up.